I get a call from the USO and they're like, hey Russell, do you want to entertain the troops? And I'm like, sure. Which ones? I go, the American troops. I go, why not the Canadian troops? They said, because that guy's busy. I said, all right, fine then. I go, what do I got to do? They go, I go, where am I going to perform? They go, you're going to perform on the USS Eisenhower. I go, what's that? They said, it's an aircraft carrier. I go, cool, where's that parked? They go, it's not parked. It's in the middle of the ocean. I go, oh, okay. How am I getting there? Go to the airport tomorrow morning and there'll be a plane there to meet you and it will take you to the ship. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I get me and my crew together and we head to the airport the next morning and we see this big brown military plane sitting in the middle of the airfield. And you know when you see a situation and you know that that is your situation, but you don't want that to be your situation, you know? So I see the big aircraft, the military aircraft, and I'm acting like I don't see it. I'm looking around like, where's our plane? I don't see anything that looks like an airplane to me. And it's like when somebody sets you up on a blind date and some fucked up looking chick walks in and she's described what she's wearing, like, are you, no, kidding me? Wait, what? Right, so I get used to the idea that this is the plane that I gotta get on, right? So I get on this military plane. Now, getting on a military plane is not like getting on a regular airplane. If you don't like flying, don't get on a fucking military plane. Because this shit is not for regular people. You know when you get on a regular airplane, you walk through a little tube attached to the side of the plane, and you walk on, and then the flight attendant greets you and says, oh, you're sitting in 3B. Go ahead, sir. Please, right here on the right. Well, when you get on a military plane, you're entering from the ass of the plane, right? So, like the back of the plane goes low, and then you get in. So it's like a reverse shit, you know, instead of getting, you know, you're walking through. And you know on a regular plane, when you sit down, if the plane's flying this way, you face this way. Well, on a military plane, if the plane's flying this way, you face this way. Which is always better, you know, for shitting yourself. So, we get on, and on a regular airplane, they give you things to make you feel comfortable, you know? They'll be like, all right, sir, would you like a blanket? Here's some headphones, some beverage, maybe some peanuts. And, you know, and you're like, all right, cool. Well, you get on the military plane to make you feel comfortable. They give you a helmet, a life jacket, these goggles, these soundproof headphones so you can't hear yourself screaming. And you know, on the regular airplane, they tell you your seat can be used as a flotation device and that there's a life jacket under your seat. Well, on the military plane, they give you the life jacket right away. They give it to me, and I'm like, oh, should I just hang on to this? No, you should put it on. Why? Why would I put it on? That's ridiculous. Just put it on. But why? Just in case we land in the water. Who's ever landed in the fucking water? Who's ever landed in the water and went, whew, that was close? That's never happened. So I put on this life jacket, and there's a little pouch hanging from the bottom. It kind of hangs right over your pouch. And it's got a zip on it. I go, what's in there? They go, some survival stuff. I go, I'm not gonna fucking survive if we land in the water. So I open the pouch, because I'm nosy. I want to see what they think we need to survive. And I open it, and there's like this pink powder, you know, that you're supposed to pour out into the water in case you land in there. And it like creates like a big pink circle around you, which I found somewhat offensive. Like if I crash in the water, they're gonna be looking for an Indian guy in a big pink dot in the middle of the ocean, I think. There's some sort of racial undertone there. So there's this powder, and then there's like a light that lights up when the water hits it. And then there's a whistle, I guess in case a shark is coming. And he's offside. Beep, stop, where are you going? Come on. There's a glow stick, I guess in case a rave breaks out when you're in the water. You know, just... Oh my God, dude, the water feels so good all over my legs. Feel my hands, rub them, rub my hands. How you doing, sir? You good? How's your man bun? Good? Nice handle in case you get decapitated. Nice. Boy, did you choose the wrong people to sit beside then. There's some seats in the front if you like, buddy. How you guys doing? You good? What's your name, sir? What? Rev? It's short for Rev-Shon? Rev-Shon. And where are you from? You're Turkish? What the? You look Indian as. Is that what Indian guys are doing out here? They don't want to be Indians, so they just say they're Turkish? I am a turkey. And your wife is Turkish as well, or? And you found each other? Here or in Turkey? Here. So you moved to Australia when? 2010. So it's not been that long. And you were born here. So you were born here. Your parents left Turkey, moved to Australia so you could have a better life and experience different things. And all you did was marry the same motherfucker you could have married had they not taken the trip. All because you like the sound of an engine going vroom. Well, I'm glad you guys found each other. And those two brown guys, you guys together, or are you working on those ladies beside you? What are you doing, buddy? There's two girls right beside you. You should, did you meet them at least? Did you say hi? Did they say hi to you guys? No? It doesn't hurt to say hi. You can be like, hey, we're going to be sitting beside you for the next 2 hours, so how you doing? What's your name? No, the guy first. What? What? Shuaib? No wonder you didn't introduce yourself. No. Hi, I'm Shuaib. Well, bless you. This guy beside me keeps sneezing. And what's your name, buddy? What? British? Yeah, I see why you didn't talk to them. And what's your names, ladies? Mandy. I didn't say, I just copied what you said. Mandy. And your friend? Jules. Jules and Mandy. That's Schwab and British. Take your pick, ladies. 'Cause rum is taken. I find everything my child does funny. That's the problem. I can't be strict with her. Let me give an example. Before I came out to the Middle East, my daughter was at my house, and she was in her bedroom, and she was lying on her bed. She's 5. She was lying on her bed with her iPad that she's had since she was 1. Because you're a 5-year-old, you should probably have an iPad, right? And she knows how to work it better than I do. Just let me start by saying that, and we'll get into that after. But anyway, so she's lying on her bed. And here's the thing. When I was growing up, if I liked a TV show or a movie, I would have to wait for it to come back on TV in order for me to see it. Nowadays, if a kid likes something, they put it on their iPad and they have it, and it's in front of them, and they can watch it as many times as they want, all day, and they do. So my daughter's lying on her bed watching Frozen. You know what I'm talking about already. If you have children, you know this Frozen shit by Disney. And she watches it over and over, she's watched it literally millions of times. And I've never once sat down and watched this movie, but it plays all the time, and you hear it. And Disney's smart. They put these songs in their movies. And you don't know that the songs are playing. The songs just play, and they burn into your brain And you don't even know that those songs are in your memory. They just manifest themselves whenever they need to. I'll give an example. I was driving in traffic a few weeks ago, and I got cut off, and I got so mad. I go, "You son of a bitch!" And my brother goes, "Dude, let it go." Let it go, let it go. These stupid Disney songs burn into your brain. I asked the promoter yesterday, "Why are we canceling the show?" He goes, "Because it's cold." And I was like, the cold never bothered me anyway. So anyway, my daughter's lying in a room on her bed with her iPad, and I burst into her room. First of all, I will burst into whatever room I want to. It's my house. Second of all, she's 5. She's not going to be doing anything crazy. So, and I'm not one of those fathers who tries to be cool with their kids. I don't want to be that, "Hello, darling." I don't try and have a mature conversation. She's 5. What are we going to talk about, right? So I'm a goofball when I see her. I'm the big, loud, spazzy dad, right? So I burst in her room and I go, "Baby!" And I guess it startled her, right? But she didn't get startled like a 5-year-old. She didn't react like a 5-year-old. She wasn't like, "Yeah!" She reacted like a woman. Her reaction wasn't, "Yeah!" Her reaction was, "Shh!" Without using any words, my daughter basically went, "Mother, do you not see what I'm doing?" And let's be honest, if your child, Yasser, if any one of your children called you a mother, you can't really get mad, because, yeah, you know. If you weren't a motherfucker, they wouldn't be here, you know what I mean? So